Okay, and we have returned with Theme Hospital. You may call me Hauffman, and by the end of the previous episode we have finished the previous scenario as well, conveniently by the way. Now we have this hospital at our hands. It shall be far more difficult this time around, as we'll have to make some operating theaters, which require surgeons. These guys are rather expensive and very hard to come by, as far as I remember. And the problem is not only the fact that you have to hire two of them to make the operating theater work, as you have to have some extra ones. Only surgeons can work in operating theater, so have to have some extra surgeons, so the operating theater does not stop, does not have downtime. And when they go to the staff room, they will actually not leaving people waiting, as if people are waiting, they might end up dying in your... let me lower a little bit the music. I have actually bumped it up, but now I realize it might be just a bit too high. If people are waiting for the doctors to come by, they might actually be closer to death and might end up dying inside their hospital, and nobody wants people to die inside their hospitals. Well, actually I do not want anyone dying inside my hospital. So yeah, you have to have at least two doctors and at least one extra one to take place of those tired doctors, so we don't leave people waiting on our corridors. Yes, there's no downtime for the operating theater. Now I was just thinking, well, we are currently on the planning phase of the game. We have to well, construct the rooms, plan the rooms where everything will go. And I was just thinking if I really should show you this sort of stuff. Is that a really meaningful information for you by showing this? Now, supposedly most of you, I'm thinking that this is a very popular game, considering it's a classic. If it's a classic, like I said, for the settlers, many people have played it, and many people have agreed upon the fact that it is a classic. So yeah, most of you must have already played this game, might actually know a lot about the game, might be very familiar with to the game. Let's get this guy out of here so I can place my before I do the reception thingy, let's see the cheapest receptionist and place a reception desk here. So like I was saying, yeah, some of you probably are very well know the game very well, don't really need all this explanation, but there are some of you which might actually be the first time you are seeing this game. Yes, you are getting to know this game, so I want to have the chance to provide you a little more about the game by showing you the construction phase. Yes, so you can have a better feel of the game if it's of your liking, so you can understand what is implied in the game, what is part of the game, what isn't, when making your judging on playing the game or buying the game or not. So yeah, for now at least I'll be showing you the planning phase of the game. Later on though, yeah, I do have a credit card ready, because money is what this game is all about. Really, I will talk about that later on. I think we'll be placing, I don't know how am I going to lay out this hospital for now, so I will not be placing any windows. Well, the bathroom, there is no staff work inside the bathroom, so I don't think I have to worry about placing windows. I was going to say that later on though, I might not actually show this part of the game. I was actually thinking what useful information showing this part, this phase of the game would bring you later on, as you get used to the building phase of the game. Now I was thinking that when you see me building the hospital, you might actually realize what is my thinking process. You might realize too why some mistakes, some problems which happen later on came to be. as the construction part of the game is I do believe it to be a very important one, a actually vital part of the game. Can I place a sink over here? No, just sinks is okay. I don't remember then using all that sinks out of them. But actually, let's remove this. This is actually far too many toilets, I think, even though this hospital will be pretty big. So what was I talking about? Yeah, so later on, showing you the planning phase of the game, the constructing phase of the game, might actually give you some hints to why some problems came to be later on, as it's a very important part of the game, like I was saying. How can it be so important? Well, if you don't plan your hospital properly, some problems such as not having enough space to place benches may come to happen, and if you do not have enough places to put your benches, people will stand up and they will not be happy, and then you lose reputation. All that kind of stuff will happen just because you do not think of leaving space for benches and drinking machines on your hospital. You actually cram everything too tight, and then well, that kind of problem came to be. Let me try and do this differently. Can I do it like this instead? Yes, we can. So yeah, by seeing me designing the hospital or planning the hospital, you might actually spot where things went wrong. There might be a chance of you being able to see that happening. Also, I don't know, is it interesting to actually... Yeah, there are many different ways you can actually lay rooms across this hospital. So, seeing different ways, perhaps I'm doing this right, I don't know, I have no idea actually what would be the best way to place rooms here. I'm trying to think, but I have to comment at the same time, so my CPU, my brain is not entirely dedicated to the task of planning the hospital. But perhaps I'm giving you some extra ideas. Yes, you might just think of realize things you did not realize before. Yes, very unlikely to be the case, but who knows? Yes, might actually be true. So yeah, for now, definitely going to show you this part of the game, but later on I actually have not placed any nurses or and I got to have a look into that soon. Come on, get out of the way. There we go. Let's see, what am I going to be placing here? One skeleton, some bookcases. I don't know, again, I don't know what difference does it make to have skeleton or not. I think it's just make the staff happier or something. Some radiators. I think I'll start by placing the radiators first. I don't think I need to place a radiator over here, as there's already one at the side. I think there's one over the side too. So let's try and place it differently. Place that radiator over here. I think I'll need one in the middle, one right here, and perhaps I don't need to place one radiator here, as I will place another one at this side. I don't really know how radiators really work. I don't know if they count the heat inside rooms. If that's the case, so placing a radiator here or not would make a difference, because the radiator would heat only this room, would not be going through the wall and then heating the next room. So I really don't know how the radiators work. If I have to place a radiator here, for example, right by the side of this radiator, because this one is only heating this room and not this one. But looking at this tab over here, you can see that it shows a radius of action for the radiator. So I suppose this radiator here is heating this room and also this one, independently of having a wall here or not. But again, I don't know the mechanics of the game, which makes me hard to take decisions. But I will believe the fact is that there's a radio of heat around the radiator, which is not modified by having walls or any obstacles in the way. So I'm not going to place a radiator over here, not even here, as I will place in the room next to it instead. So we have more space to place, you know, the couches, the the comfortable chairs, the skeletons, and the bookcases. Yes, more room for all that stuff. Let's place it like this. Bookcase over here, over here, over here, and what can I place over there? I think there's a. God damn it! There's a radiator here. Yes, there's one right. I think placing one right here will be just fine. Let me think. Right here. Do I have one over here? Yeah, this is another problem with the game. I think you cannot spin it. Well, it's probably a technical problem because since this is all handmade, it just didn't have the time or so, or the budget, I don't know, to just make all the views from all sides. As you can see, these items have only two drawings for each of them, so they have only two sides to show. This is actually pretty much, I suspect, just mirror the drawing to, instead of just making a whole new drawing for this position and a whole new drawing from this one, they just mirror it, so they saved some time doing that, which might explain why, might contribute to the fact, I mean, to the explanation to why the game does not allow spinning of the cameras. But then it brings some problems up, as the fact that I cannot see what is behind this wall. They could have done, like, I think Fallout 2 actually has this feature where the wall goes invisible where the mouse pointer is, or perhaps there's like in the Sims, there's something that allows you to remove the walls. I don't know, some solution should have been brought up to solve this problem of not being able to see items. But okay, it's not the worst thing in the world. It is a little annoying not being able to see what have you placed behind the walls, but that's okay, I suppose. Not a game-breaking decision or problem. Right, what are we going to place around here next? I don't think I will place an award here, as I think it's better to place it next to the operating theater. I'm taking a lot of time to do plannings as I talk as well, but the time I take to plan the hospital is, I do believe, is necessary, as, like I said, this is a very vital part of the game. You have to think about how we're going to lay it out, how we're going to do it. I'm thinking, what would be the best way to do this? Perhaps laying out some rooms across the borders of the hospital, so the staff, the rooms will have windows automatically, making them happier. And perhaps making some extra rooms over here. I don't know if there will be space for extra rooms here, or we'll just have to leave this open, which will not be that much of a problem, as we will be able to place benches, and believe me, there will be a lot of people, and we will need all the benches we can get our hands on. What else do we have to place here? Like I said, ward won't do. General diagnosis, can I place it over here? Is just there just enough space? Nope, there isn't. So let's try and place it at this corner here. How much space is there left here? Only 3. I can't build anything with just 3 squares wide. So can I build it over here? Yes, I can build it over here. Can I build more stuff over there? I think it will make the room just too crammed. Let's try that. Let's try and place here first I did not hire my nurse. Even though inside the pharmacy it should be a pharmacist, not a nurse. But this game is rather old. I don't know if the pharmacist had a big role by that time. Let's see. Well, who else? It's a bad one. Too bad. No, only one for now. Let's get the pharmacy up and running. It's a very important facility. Or room. How big does it have to be? This big. Okay. Can I make it smaller? No, this will do then. Let's place a door right here, because we will not be able to place any benches over there anyway. Like this, and some radiators, like 3 of them, one right here where there wasn't any previously, one here, and one at this corner here. And try to cram in there somehow a inflation room. Is this? Yeah, just enough space. I won't be able to place anything here, but perhaps I can then place my General diagnosis over here somehow. We'll see about that. Okay, the inflating room, the inflating machine there, some extra radiators. Actually, I think I'll do it differently. Try and place it. I cannot place it over here. I need some radiators at that corner. God damn it! I'll have to do it differently. I'll make the pharmacy over there instead. Let's do it like this. There we go. So we can place some radiators there, because otherwise it will be annoying me with the place being too cold or some stuff like that. Can we place the... yeah, now we can place the radiators over there, right here, and one right here. Then we can place a radiator. We cannot place a radiator over there. Let's take this down here, like this, and over here. Is that necessary? No, I think this will do as it is. And now place that goddamn what is it? The damn it, inflating room. Where is it? Right here, right at this corner. Okay, let's just place. There's not much mystery to this, or you don't have to worry too much about. You don't have to think too much about this, the placement of this radiators. It's very straightforward, like this and like that. And there we go. I think it's looking okay, isn't it? Now let's see how we can do about the general diagnosis. How big does it have to be? It's 3, 4, 5. No, it's probably 5. Yeah, we won't have space for some benches. I think this actually shall be perfect. You know what? Perfect. It will have to be like that. Now let's place the door. Can I just cram anything here? I probably can. Let's place the door here, since there's more space over here. I think this is looking okay, isn't it? This hospital. I think I did a good job. I mean, you probably on your own game thought of a better idea, but this is the beauty of the game. Yes, it's pretty much like playing Tetris. Actually, this is a good analogy to the game. Or even to have an idea of how difficult the game can be, you have to pretty much play Tetris to try and fit things properly on the fit the rooms properly on the hospital. Yes, so if you don't play Tetris very well, if you find Tetris hard, you will find this kind of stuff hard as well. But I was saying the beauty of the game is that there are many different ways to do playing your hospital. You can even spend some time trying to find the best ways to not improve the performance, but let's place it in the normal speed, because we are just ready, supposedly. Let's just place some drink machine. We're trying to find the best way to... man, what's the goddamn word? Why did they keep failing me? Let's place one over here. Right here. The most efficient way to place the rooms, the most intelligent way to place the rooms on the hospital. So I don't know, perhaps there's a better way to lay these rooms here. I probably know that way, but well, this is what I could think of. That these are my limitations. Yes, that's there's not much I can do. This is the best I'm capable of doing. Right. Benches. Let's go for some benches. How's the coverage of the... I think I did a good job with the radiators. I just need some extra ones over here. I think I'll have to do that right now, by the way. Let's place a radiator. Let's get some extra radiators. So I place one right over here, because there's no way to place it on the other side. I don't know if this is in the middle of the corner. I don't think it is. Apparently I need one. Can I place it inside? Yeah, let's place inside here. I think I need some over at this side here. Perhaps I can place one here. Says I don't think I can place any benches there. I can place any benches here, so let's place one radiator over there. And we'll see about this later on. How is the cost for this? 900. Okay, seems okay. We still have some uncovered areas here, especially there. There we go. The hospital has started. I mean, it has allowed people to come, and actually we have one visitant already. How's the heat thing again? Yeah, it's okay. It could be worse, I suppose. We have a visitor. I think it showed here. Let's see, what does this means? Any tip box? No. It's visitors. They're probably just coming in. Yeah, there they come. Let's get some benches before we forget to do so. One here, one over here. Right. Why can't I place one here? What the hell? Why can't I place one over there? Perhaps doing like that will solve the issue. Let's see. No, I just can't place anything here. Why not? Is it because of that bench? This bench over here? Yeah, it's because of that bench. Okay, let's leave it like that then. Yeah, okay, but I guess the hospital, that's just as much it can do for the hospital layout. Perhaps it can make later on, if necessary, more GP's office over here. We will see. So let's talk about the emergency, shall we? So emergencies, they can be really good if you... Let me slow down the time here. What's this? A new condition, not really. Bloaty head. I think we did not see this one on the previous scenarios, probably because it timed out on me. So, bloaty head cause sniffing cheese and drinking unpurified rainwater. Okay. Symptoms very uncomfortable for the sufferer. Cure, the swollen head is popped, then reinflated to the correct size using a clever machine. Right, yeah, you can see how bizarre it is. So I slow down the time here so I can talk about the emergencies. Yes, the thing about emergencies, can I place it right here? Yes, I can. Is that you have to be very careful when evaluating if you are going to accept it or not. Is there no new staff? There is new staff. No, you are a good one. Why didn't you hide that? Come on. There we go. And one extra one should be sufficient. Cares deeply. You are a good one, by the way, and actually very efficient too. I want you to go only for machines, pretty much. You only clean the floor, and you two only cleans the floor. You have to be very careful about accepting emergencies on your hospital, as if you fail, it will be a big hit on your reputation, as far as I remember. Let's get an extra nurse to classic violin cell death as a post death. Okay, only expensive. Yeah, only expensive nurses. They're not very skilled ones either. Let's leave it as it is. We won't be making an award anytime soon anyway. So yeah, if you're not very careful about the placement about accepting emergency calls like this one, you may take a big hit. You will lose money, I think, too. Let's actually see it in practice, shall we? So there has been an accident at the Thatcher's chemical plant. I can pause the game apparently. There are 4 people with a common cold and they require immediate attention. You already have the required equipment and skill, which is a pharmacy, I think, or a ward. No, if it was a ward, it was going to tell me that I don't have the required equipment. You have the drug they need. Okay, it is uncommon cold and the drug is 95% effective. There is a maximum bonus of 1,600 available for handling this emergency. If you fail though, your reputation will be seriously dented. Yeah, this. So 4 people is just fine. We can handle that, I think. Let's get some benches here for them to come in. The problem now may also lie... Well, you have to be careful to the fact that... well, now we just have enough... we don't have many people in our hospital. Things are kinda calm. Come on, can't you take that off? Why not? God damn it. But later on, I suppose things will be very hectic and very frenetic, like it's the nature of the beast. and you might actually not have might have too many people using the pharmacy, for an example. And when the people on emergency come, there's a clock running, as you can see. They will come and they will not be the first one to be attended, and then they will be sitting there, the time will be passing, and there's a risk that since they do not get priority automatically, you will be losing the patients, and that will be a hit on your reputation, money lost, and people dead on your hospital, which will deny you that extra bonus by the end of the year. As you all might... I can't place anything. God damn it. What do we want? Spare ribs. I just can't do that. By the way, I forgot. This always reset by the end of the scenario, so I have to change this quickly. We have already spoke about this. So let me just get it to the point where I want. Like this should be okay. Right. Anything else should be. Let's call for the. Yeah, the DI is a little dumb. They do not come as soon as possible to keep things repaired. Where are the guys from the emergency? There they are. 4 of them. I think we can handle 4 people. Yeah, the thing which is a kind of unfair is that the time starts ticking even before they arrive in the hospital. So you have to be really fast, really careful, to the point when they arrive there's nobody in front of them, they get the priority. You have to do that manually. Like I said, they don't give priority to the emergency patients automatically. So if your hospital is very is full, you might want to pay attention to these guys and make sure they are going to be attended before anybody else. Actually, I forgot to do the following: place some benches here so they don't have to stand up. Let's do it differently. You get out of there, so we can place it on the other side. You have to move too, sir. Please. No, 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 no. Clicked on the wrong thing. I don't want her to stop treating that patient. Come on. Here. Yes, there we go. Place the bench over here. Come on. Over here. There we go. Let's place more benches for those guys. One over here, and I think I left no space for the drinking machine. Where can I place it? There's one right here. I don't think I need another one over there. Another thing about emergencies. Yes, it can be pretty bad for those reasons, but it can also be very... What's going on with you? Why aren't you being treated? Okay, we have been cured, so get out of there. Let's get the doctor out, so perhaps he will move out. I think he's stuck, ain't he? Yeah, goddamn, he's stuck in there, isn't he? Yeah, he is. I wonder why he's stuck. Is it because of the radiators? No, never mind. Forget about that. Hope he doesn't get the machine unusable. Get out of here. Yeah, go home. Apparently he will not be healed. He's just stuck there. So the good thing about the emergency is that it will be a boost to your reputation. Again, yeah, that can be a bad thing too. But you will also be winning, I think, the money it says you're going to win, plus the money they pay you for being healed. Like for an example, yeah, this guy paid me 300 bucks around. So 4 times 300 is 1,200, isn't it? I think I will receive that 1,200 bucks plus 1,600 bucks. So it's a big extra. I think that's the case. I'm not entirely sure, but I do believe it is, because if they were saying about the money I was going to receive from the patients already from the payment for the cure, it would the money I would be receiving would have to be 1,200 instead of 1,600. So I think it's the money from completing the task plus the payment from the patient, I think. About emergencies, I think I'm being clear about on my explanation. So you also have to be careful about them when they come in. Your hospital is very full. I think that's about it about emergencies. Yeah, sometimes also they will give you the task, a task of receiving an emergency, but you are definitely not ready for it. So it's not like, oh, there's an emergency notice here, so I suppose I can handle it. The game's giving me that emergency immediately means I can handle it. No, sometimes you can't handle it. Sometimes they may actually send you 12 people to your pharmacy, and you won't be able to and just a small amount of time to handle them, and you won't be able to handle all of them. Now, you don't necessarily have to take care of all 12 people. You may just heal 10, for an example. It won't be that much of a hit on your reputation. You will receive some good amount of money beyond the extra payment for completing the task, or partially completing the task. Sleeping illness. Okay, I guess we have already seen that. Let's speed up the time here and place down some extra benches. I think I'll do the following. I will remove this bench here and place instead a drinking machine over there. Can I do that? Not right there, goddammit. Where's this? A VIP wants to come. Aung San Suu Kyi. I think he is Korean? I don't know. I have no idea. The Burmese Democratic Opposition leader has expressed a wish to visit your hospital. Let him come. I think we have a good hospital. And there we go. This is the result of that emergency. We got 1,600. They paid us 300. So I think this is some extra. Right, that was great. We have a new condition, the kidney beans. The cause is crunching up ice cubes in drinks. Symptom, pain and frequent trips to the toilet. Cure, 2 surgeons must remove the beans without touching the size of the kidney. I have no idea what the hell is that about. What's going on here? You have kidney beans. I don't have... you cannot cure, so send him home. Why are you even asking me? We have exhausted all our diagnosis machine. Send patient home, and there's nothing I can do about that for now. Yeah, the drinking machine. Let me try and remove this bench right here. There we go. And an extra bench and an extra drinking machine. Bench over here, drinking machine over here. There we go. Well, unfortunately, our time has come to its end again. I think we are doing alright, I guess. Let me just check here. How is the... not balance, but money in, money out. Money in, wow, almost twice as much money coming in. That's good, I think. Let's try and keep things as it is. How are the population? We have only 24% of the population. Butchevac has 30% more than us, and Holy a little more than us. We're not doing that. Patients are happy, enough drinks, and not that warm actually. So I think I did a good job with the placement of the rooms and the radiators. So yeah, I do thank you for the time. Hope you come by the next episode so we can continue playing and talking about Theme Hospital. Yes. So hope you come by the next episode. Until then.